talk about handstands. Starting off with our hand placement. You want to make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart, your hands are flat pressing into the ground, and your elbows are locked out.
When placing your hands on the ground, you want to make sure that your fingers are spread out and that you are distributing your weight evenly into your fingertips.
Next, we're going to talk about the body lines and shapes of a handstand, starting with a flat body line. In this position, make sure that you are actively pushing your shoulders through past your ears. In this flat body line, you should ensure that your quads are squeezed, your bottom is squeezed, your abs are flexed, and you're trying to push the space away from your back and the floor. Moving on, we have prone holds. Prone holds help us understand the tension needed to hold a handstand. Notice the rounded shoulders and rib cage. A hollow chest and core is essential to maintaining handstand endurance. Prone shape allows us to understand these principles without any inversions.
Hollow holds are an essential shape for holding handstands. You want to make sure that you are balanced on your lower back, lifting your feet and your hands off the ground. On an arch hold, you are going to balance on your stomach, lifting your arms and legs off the ground. This will help strengthen the back in order to hold a successful handstand.
A simple drill that we use to help enforce these shapes is a plate hold. This allows us to feel how tight our body needs to be when we are in a handstand. You want to push up through the plate the same way you would push through the ground in a handstand, making sure that your stomach stays tight and your back does not arch at the bottom. Understanding inversions, or the upside down part of a handstand, can be the most confusing part. Starting in a mountain shape, this allows us to get a feeling for being upside down without the fear of falling over or injury. Adding a hop or a kick with a back leg extended helps us to understand the kick-up portion of the handstand without the fear of falling over.
Your starting position is an essential part for a successful handstand hold. You want to start with your dominant foot in front, arms up by your ears, pushing tall through your shoulders.
From a lunge, you're going to allow your back leg to track up over your head while your chest goes down to the ground, passing through the letter T shape. Allow your hands to make contact with the ground, executing a lever. You will pass backwards through these shapes on your way out of your handstand. Lastly, we're going to combine the shapes that we've learned. We're going to start in our lunge with our dominant foot forward, pass through our T shape, make contact with the ground, and execute a kick up above our head. You now have the basic steps towards beginning a handstand. Follow along with these conditioning tools so you're ready for part 2.